Hello there, welcome to the puzzles, and it's turn for new puzzle streak. So let's take it and go after these pawns. This is checkmate. This should be mate. Wait. Oh, queen g3. What? Takes, knight d7. Should do wonders. Velociraptor, hello. Knight f6. Takes. What's this gonna be? Maybe bishop g5 takes thrice. Take on h8. Should be okay. Should be okay. Surav, hello. Today it's a bit earlier stream, but it had to be done this way. Let's go rook g2, take a queen. If I take, then rook g1, king f2, and then the other one comes to g2 with checkmate. So let's take on g6 and then take on h3. Here we take and go rook e7. Whoops. Rook c8 maybe. Rook c8, queen b6. And that's it. Knight f7 and then... Oh, wait a second. Knight f7, short castle, queen g6. Rook takes, queen h7, king f8, queen h8, mate. Works out. Checks out. Check, king f1, queen h1, here queen g2. Oi, Stephanie. You're going to the Turkish under 12 chess cup. Any advices? Enjoy it. Try to enjoy it. Vesliano, hello. Don't be selfish. Think of your opponent's threats. I mean, that's so generic, but I don't know what to say. This is the... I can't do challenges now. I did it yesterday. I did it too much, so I'm now on resting duty. Maybe check and rook e1 take on... it's not exciting, but let's do this. 93. My highest was 148. I think it should be rook d2 here and then take on d8. We have queen and bishop on the same line, so on the same file. And I can go for rook b3, and when black defends by a6, I go a4. I believe that's the right answer, yeah. And now simply push. Simply push. Takes and rook f1. Once the king steps on the f file, I'm able to go rook f1. Because if I go rook f1 immediately, then queen goes to h6, defend against queen h7, and I have nothing. So I need first this and then rook f1. Takes, rook f3. Check, queen b2. Now here it looks like it should be knight h6. If king escapes to h8, there's gonna be fork on the queen and king. If gh, then bishop f6, and then queen g3 if you don't give up a queen in the meanwhile. And that's it, more or less. Takes, bishop d4. Check and mate. Were you following the Clash of Blames? Bishop d6, rook e8, rook e8, rook e8, queen e8, cd6. Then what? I don't really... Velociraptor, it's a familiar nickname to me. I think you were here once. Kramnik versus Hospem. A match. Oh, I didn't see bishop g5. Okay. Let's take it and go bishop d6. What's it gonna be? This queen seems a bit stucky. g6 and it works. Oh, thank you for that, but I'm not gonna play today. Queen e5. King takes. Yeah. And now rook 8. Rook a7, king f6, rook a6, king g7, rook g6 check, and then you take it at your leisure. Nah. Dear Brow, is it possible that I get such a disease by opening up cigarettes? Rook h7, yeah. Take, queen h3. Why is this? Queen g2 maybe. Queen g2 and... This bishop looks so dumb. Let's go here and then rook h6. Go here. Here f5. King f6. Here h4. Here I catch it. Knight h3, king f1, rook g1, king e2, knight f4. Seems to be working. Surav, can you stop with that, please? So b4. Go here, a3. Yeah, it should be this one. And then a3, not c3, because I'm not going to promote with check. I want to promote this pawn. So I give up a pawn. And this one. Do you have any tip how to solve a chess puzzle when you can't see the solution? Well, at any position you have to look for checks, captures, attacks. And for example, in this position, I'm considering first some things like checks on d1, knight f3, and then I go deeper down the line. And it's always gonna be that kind of pattern. These are the simplest moves to look for. Sometimes there are some more subtle moves, like not attacks, but preparing to, let's say, do a double attack or something like that. I think it's queen d1, and if king h2, now I have two checks. Knight f3 doesn't seem like it. King g3. If yeah, my knight gets attacked and I'm a rook down. So also, when your material is so much in deficit, you know what you're looking after. Like, you either look for checkmate or you look to grab some material. Like in this case, I might give him a checkmate or take his queen, let's say, which would be the only satisfactory material grab. Because if I grab a rook, that's not really gonna do me much favor. So in this case, I'm looking for some potential checkmate or taking a queen. So on king h2, knight f1, king h3, queen g4 mate. Or if he goes to g1 back, I have a double check, discover check, knight e3, and then take it. And this one I didn't look after, but I guess it's queen f1 and queen g1, queen g2, knight e4, king g3. Might not be so simple. No, king g3, Wait a second. King g3, no. Okay, let's look at it this way. Let's solve the puzzle by flipping the board. So it's black to move here. I think this can also improve your calculation if you flip the board, as in this case. So queen f1, king g3. Well, in that case, queen g1, king f4. Huh, he's escaping, damn it. No, queen f2. And if king e5, queen f6. If king g5, then I think there's always gonna be some knight f3 stuff. But I think after this it finishes, or not, or it doesn't. So it's white to move. Do you have any cut wounds? Any cuts? Let's see, bishop c7 here. Bishop c7 and the queen is trapped. Is this confusing for you? Like, if it is, let me know. Solving the puzzles with a flipped board. Bishop c7, g4, queen g6, and still this queen doesn't have a place to go. Knight f5, ef, gf, ef. Oh. Well, pick your disease, I guess. 97 here. Takes queen f8, king h7, e7. Should do the job. And now this. Queen h5, king h5, rook h7. Queen e3. There, takes, and then rook d7. Because if I take, maybe there's king d1 simply, and on rook d7 now I have either queen a8 or queen g8. Is it possible to sleep it off? No. You have to drag your ass to the ambulance. I didn't want to add more attributes, but you got the point. So here, rook d7, and now there's no check like queen g8 or queen a8. So go here, take, rook d7. Probably takes. Oh, it's white to move. I almost played something like bishop e6, bishop e6, rook e8. So what's it gonna be? Queen e5 maybe. Queen e5. And then this one drops. So Tiris, hello. Cats play chess very well. Hello, hello. A long time no see. To cats. Go. Rook g7, king h8, rook dd7. Sounds good. Because I always had knight d1 as a cover on the back ring. Rook f1 here, king f1, queen e1, queen d5. Solving 3 puzzles before playing chess game helped me to win a lot more games. Yeah, I believe that depends on person. Some players don't like doing chess work, even exercise like puzzles. During or before tournaments. But I think for someone it works wonders. Maybe there's this. If knight a4, queen a7, and still queen cannot defend this rook. It doesn't have e5 or f4 at disposal, so it looks pretty bad. Puzzles give you a false idea that you can actually calculate, and you just flag and blitz because of it. Yeah, I mean, to have a real sense of how fast can you calculate, you have to play Puzzle Storm or Puzzle Rush on Chess.com. Puzzle Streak, I mean, you can take half an hour on a puzzle and fool yourself that you can see some tactics, but chess is a real-time game and you don't have all the time in the world, so that's why when I do exercise like puzzle from a book or anything, I limit myself to 10-15 minutes max, and then I see what I was doing afterwards. And also doing puzzles is of course much different than a real game. In a real game, you're not aware that you're not sure that there's a tactic, and that checking process is a bit tough. 98, I'd say. Yeah. f3 or not. Maybe not. Bishop f3 and then this. I guess it's this, and on king h3, king to f2, king h3, f3. Sure. Check here. Or is it? Or is it? Wait. Takes. Aha, you take and queen f2, right? So on king e1, I still take and queen f2. What is this? Knight f6, king f8, queen b8, king e7, take with check, and then win. Takes. Ah, no, it's first rook c1, I think. Queen c1 and then queen to e4. No, but wait, this is bull. No. Scratch that. I'm gonna give up all the material just to get some stupid queen trade. Knight d3 and rook c1. Knight d3, rook c1, and king doesn't have f2. Knight d3, if g4, f3 hangs, so that won't work. I think it's c5, and if you take b6, b7 with rook c8, the king cannot escape this check, since it's cut off. So just push. Bishop c5 looks good. On queen c5, queen e2. Yeah, this looks pretty achievable. Bishop c1 attacking the bishop and f7 at the same time, and you can't save both. I mean, you can go knight g5 maybe, but I could take it and take on f7. Takes, queen b5. What is that? That looks too simple. Too simple to be true. And it is. What do we do here? Well, we do here, g4 here. I gotta be more cautious. Aha, maybe it's king f6, king g3 takes, king g2, and then f4. Takes, takes, king f2, king f5, king e3, king g6, and then when you pick up, he's one tempo short of getting to f6. He's gonna get to f5, but we can get to g7 and push our pawn. Ah, but he goes g4. How am I missing always that one move? Oh, but this one can be a very tricky one. Wait a second. Yeah, the board is flipped in all the puzzles. I mean, if it's okay with you. Like, let's see. What does the audience say? Oh no, 100%. Let's see before I continue. I think here it's king g6 and you're blind either way. That's reassuring. So 4 votes, 1 yes, 3 no. Okay, let's unflip it. Let's unflip it and see what happens there. So king g6. If you take twice on f3, I take on f5. And then go here. I don't think it's better for calculation in particular, but it's better to keep you more alert. Like, I think when you flip the board, you're more aware of your opponent's threats. I think you're more used to thinking about your opponent's resources. Yeah, if I take on g4, he takes with the king, king g6, f4, king takes. Oh, but wait, wait a second. If I take, he takes back with the pawn, I guess. Here, 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 here. Yeah, it is too much. So king g6, if g3, king takes, king e3, king g5, king f2, h6 here, h7 here, h8. I get on time, in time. So king g6 and then take. $67 so far. Well, I have to take on d8, I guess. Yeah, the poll is over. I will ask in half an hour. One more time. Real action of the flipped board. So I do take, wait a second, take GF, bishop G5. And then F4, bishop F4, king B1. And now if D6, rook D8, you don't stop me from giving this check because I lured you to do that. And then knight F8 has to be played, but rook F8, rook F4. Make the flipped board great again. Yes. I agree. So now if I went king B1 immediately, D6, and black has 2 pieces for a rook, stops rook D8. So I gotta go with F4. And then go king B1. A little subtlety, if you don't mind. I guess here it's queen e5 with bishop g5. The second threat is queen b2 with some lasering bishops and the queen as an X factor. So queen e5 with the idea of bishop g5, which makes this capture impossible because I can simply play bishop g5 and win the queen. Okay, what is this? What is this? King h7 and knight g5, queen g5? I do not get it. I'll get it when I fail miserably. Also, what's happening on this case, in this case, g4 maybe. So I should take. What is happening? Oh yeah, that's also losing some material. Good calc. Whoa. What is this? h2, rook h6, king g7. And then keep pushing this one, or what's the plan? Anyone? And I think in the end I will just in time defend this rook. Let's say rook h6, king g7, rook h somewhere. Oh, once I push the pawn, of course. a5, c4, a4, king d3. Why not include king h7, because this one hangs. And then rook a1. So you gotta preserve this pawn by pushing first this one, forcing him to give a check and stay put on the h-file, while I just... After that I'm just pushing my a-pawn. So I think that's the right explanation. And now a5, because if I wait for one move, I believe he goes c4 and goes after my rook. And then once my rook is off the b file, my pawn can never be that dangerous. So if I make one move, one empty move, c4 here. Oh, but wait, this is not right. Why would this be a problem? Maybe because of this, and at some point he would be able to... no, not really. Not sure, but I feel it's this. I deeply feel it's this. Let's see, what's the big fuss about playing a5 immediately? So, what if I wait? King f6, c4? Aha, you go for c5. Oh, that was a blow. No, I'm not suggesting I can do anything useful with the king, but I'm just trying to see what's so bad about it. Because it seems like I have plenty of time. But yeah, now it's a little tedious. Saving all of these pawns, yeah. And now black plays for a win. What a turnaround. And if you go here, what's happening? Well, d5, I guess, or... oh, even this one. Rook h2, and now you need to show some class to save this. Which isn't easy. But okay, let's move on. Oh, one more king and pawn ending. Daka would be proud. Takes king d4. c3, here, king d3. King c5, c4, king b4. c5, king c5, king c3, and now just deflect or just move the king. Or simply move the king. Okay, where is that? Maybe transferred into endgame, like takes, gh, and then knight b3. Takes, c4, bc4, king c3, king g6, king c4, king h5. What is that endgame? Or I don't have to transfer anything into anything, I just move to the king side easily. Like takes, king g6, king h5, and no drama. Because I feel there's a lot of drama here with knight b3. I don't know, it seems unnecessary. Seems pretty unnecessary. h5, g4, takes, h5, g3 here, g2, h7, queen, and now we gotta beat this guy. check. Check. Oh no, check and king b3, and there's no check with the queen, I guess. Because I want to cover, once he promotes on h8, I want to cover queen g8 check or queen h3 if I get to b3. And also queen b2 at the same time. So just give a check and check on g2 and then king b3. How much time need to solve on puzzles every day to get better calculation? Oh. Hour and a half, I think. Oh, it doesn't show. Sad. b6 or bc6. b6 looks a bit stupid. bc6 looks more dangerous. bc6 with c7. If you go rook c8, I could simply take. And now the king is in big danger. I don't believe it's gonna survive. King c6, queen d5, and rook b7. Seems to be some checkmate. Because if I go here, I don't know, it feels bad. Queen d4, queen a7, it's all good. Like, you take on b7, but after he escapes to e6, then what? I'm gonna give a check on d3, force you to take, then your king gets exposed, and it's super complex. As in this position, you wanna go c7 immediately, and there's no time for queen d4 stuff. So on rook c8, I could take on b7 and again force you to open up, because queen a8 comes next. bc, queen e7, I can go rook b1 and target b7. So I believe this is the right solution. Queen d4 here, okay. c7. And that's about it. Oh no. Well, I take on h6 and knight e5, I guess that's the right one, right? Because this looks very tempting, not gonna lie. But then you take, open up the h-file, and in case of check, king g2, knight e5, there's a counter, rook h1. So that falls apart, and it leaves us with the similar position, but without h-file being opened. King g2, knight e5, and the queen is stuck. Queen h6. It looks like right thing to do. Okay. This one. Well, g7, rook g1, rook h4. Oh, sorry, no, wait. Rook h4 first, I guess. If we do it properly. Rook g4 first, king d3, and then g7 to make a bridge on g4. Genius. g7, rook g1, rook h4, and he's gonna move his king. Yeah, not gonna take the pawn. If I go for this, I don't know, it looks slow. Rook f8, g7, rook g8. Well, also black's king will shepherd the pawn. So I believe it's better to promote cleanly without having to like promote the pawn without him being able to sacrifice a rook for it. So, what did you want? You wanted g7 or rook g3? Rook h4. Let's ship it. It's the dreaded 77. Is it like a curse thing or? What is it? So rook b1, easy puzzle. They're dissing me, man, they're dissing me. So, rook b1, rook f1, bishop a1. You can't take my rook, my queen because of rook f1. Sure, why not? I don't recall that particular number, like... I don't know. Queen d5, king h8, then take, bishop c4. And he gotta give up his knight. But wait, king h7, is that over? Queen g8, king g6, bishop d3, and then you take. But is it over? Wait a second. It's a trap. King h7, queen g8 here. Bishop d3. Queen g5. Queen f8. Aha, I have bishop f1. Good option, good option. Takes. Bishop d3. And then we finally take, I suppose. We take queen c6, king g1. Yeah, I slowly escape him. Escape the checks. My puzzle storm is 81. I'm not sure how good that is overall. Like, I think it's okay, but I'm not sure about the leaderboard, if it exists. Over 9,000. Oh my god. 96. And then take a bish. And then d6 hangs as well, so there's no trapping the queen. Isn't this so easy? 81. Kobe level. Knight a6. Not so fast. This is mate in 2-3. Knight d7. Why am I not live on Twitch? Well, I decided to go to monetize on YouTube, so I need hours, watch hours, you know, and this is why I'm doing more streams on YouTube these days. Wait, but this is not so good. Like queen c1, queen a4, and then what? Rook a3, rook e3. So I think I gotta go for this. Rook c8, king c8, queen b4, rook e3, king there, and try to win that, but I'm not sure how to win that. I'm not really sure how. He has check here, here. Ah, I have king e1. Okay. You get carpal tunnel from that. Well, I only got annoyed by it, so yes, let's vote again. So, do you want? Do you want me to flip the board? And now vote yes. Oh, yes is killing it. We have 3 votes. 2-1 for yes. Flip, ship it, and keep it. No, let's keep it. Oh, 50, 60, 40%. Oh my god. And then I vote for yes. Let's just take a break before the poll finishes. $60-40, that seems like the majority of people want to flip the board. Okay. And now no election whatsoever until the end. Okay. So my queen hangs on b4. I'm black. And he can go knight a6, ba6, rook c8, king c8, queen b4. He can take on e3, king c2, and then his king goes away. But no, I'm white. Haha. Plot twist. My favorite tactic in chess is in-between move. I love it. So what's it gonna be here? What's it gonna be? Maybe maybe a3. Takes c4. Takes, push. For people who joined right now, the board is flipped and I'm solving from black's point of view. From white's point of view, but black is to move. So, we go a3. ba3. Yeah, that's why I like it so much. Because I'm so evil. Takes. Yeah, push the pawn. Push. Have I tried hardest puzzles? Yes, I tried. You mean like 3000 rated or more? Wait, what is this? Why is this given to me? As an insult, maybe? I don't know. Why are they dissing me over and over again with such easy puzzles? If I got invited to Balkan Info, what would I talk about? I would not accept the interview. I would talk about takes. Yeah, like yeah, I've solved these puzzles, these hard puzzles. But I never put like on hardest because my rating is already high, so I don't need like I'm around 3100, and if I put hardest, I don't think there are puzzles like 3400. Or maybe there are. I don't know. So queen f6, bishop g7, queen g7, rook g7. And then I guess simply king takes. I mean, if you give a check on e1. Oh, there's this check on g2. Okay. That makes sense. But what happens if I... What happens if I attack... So this bishop g7 takes. Oh, I can't attack anything. I'm blind. Knight f6, bishop g7, then you take, and the knight is really safe, yeah. No, I don't think I would do that. Take everything. Everything. Check. Impossible. Oh no. Mamma mia. Rook f8. What is that? Rook f8, rook e6, d6, and then you start pushing this. Pushing p down the board. Isn't that great? Aha, maybe the point is to have king g3. Oh, but then we have boom, check, take on e6, on e3. I don't know what's the catch here. I really don't know. That scares me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. What could be the tricky part here? Do you see it maybe? Yeah, but... So let's say this, rook e8, c3... I mean, rook f3, rook is d6, c3. I promote here. Black also promotes, of course, but I can escape checks, and then my queen is gonna be very dangerous. Oh, rook f3. Wait, d6 here. Interesting. But wait, how is this not? Yeah, I was stupid for not seeing this, but rook e6, d6. Wait a second. Rook f8. What is the move? King h4. Aha, this is the problem. Rook c7, knight a4. Wow, knight a4, knight c5. That's deep. Knight d3. Rook f8. Well, if king g5, let's see simply the difference between the two. So this c3, rook g8, and now there's gonna be this. And then the rook is ready here. JR Canadian, hello. But to answer what? I have a team on Lee Chess. Just let me pull it up. You can join my team. Yeah, maybe we can organize some events there. 85. This is where I usually get stuck these days. 84. Yes, I gotta start over. Okay, I'll do it later when I finish the stream. Let's not lose time. It's a long road to 100. Long. Yeah, I also stopped too soon. That's also a tricky part about calculation. When do you stop calculating? When do you stop calculating? So queen f4, what is that? Aha, you just take a bishop. Okay. Unexpected, but makes sense. Okay, so rook h8, queen g7, bishop d4. Yeah. So what is this? Do I take on e5 immediately or immediately? Because if I take on f6, gf6, bishop e5, f7, it's a big whoops. So bishop e5. Big whoopsie. King h8 and then this maybe. Rook d3. Yeah. Yeah, that's a pretty huge tip to give. I mean, it's very circumstantial. It might work. I'm not a huge fan, but yeah, sometimes you need these speculative play. Is it this rook e8, simply knight c7 and takes queen there, knight e8, queen e8 here, and then collect e4 with h7. I think it works because you cannot save h7 in the end of the line, and 5 against 3 looks good enough. And it is good. Do we just go here? Wait. If I go g5 immediately, he goes b3. I take f5, king a3, f6. Oh, this is not gonna work. I think I have to go here, but what happens on this? Or do I play f5 first? G3, b3, g5. But still he promotes with check. What is this? What is this? Oh, but you can have king c2, king b5, g5, king c5, and f5. Yeah, I think if you're playing a lower rated opponent and you don't see any refutation for your circumstantial sacrifice, go for it. I think that's a good way to handle it practically. I think king c2 and then king b1 just to stop this pawn. What is this? Queen c4. Yeah. Whoa. Bishop h4. Exchange queens, and that's it. But it's tough to say what is a weaker opponent these days. By rating, you cannot say who's weaker anymore. So, queen f6, and how do you checkmate here? Queen takes f4 maybe in the end. Damn it. Oh, my rook hangs on g2. It is too early. Excuse number 25. Uh-huh. For chess-based India, I suppose. Here. Queen h1 and then take it. I'm gonna do this one and I'm gonna go. Brace yourself. Rook c8 and queen f7. Queen f1 here. Maybe rook e1. Well, it has to be a check which defends the rook, which I don't think exists. Rook h3. Yeah, I fail a lot. Knight takes f1. What is that about? And now maybe f4. Maybe it's time for that now. Queen c4 or... What is the move? But why not queen b3? Or bishop c4? Oh, it's bishop c4, isn't it? And then take. Yeah, I wanted my knight is pinned, so I cannot move it. Damn it, I almost missed that as well. Queen d6 and queen e7. Of course you get Hikaru's search results. Hikaru is amazing. Wait, on takes there's bishop g5. That's a little messed up. So knight h5. Knight h5 and then stuff happens. Wow, no queen. Knight a4 traps it pretty nicely. Okay. Take on g2 and then think. Take on g2, take on f3 and have queen g4. Should be enough. Yeah, that's the best. Queen sack for compy. I guess it's f5, but I don't know. If queen c2, knight b4. If queen b1, bishop f7. Tapesno, hello. What's this? How are you doing? Knight. Let's flip the board again. Knight b5. Knight b5. Takes. So rook g7. Maybe simply this. Devansh, my elo is 2246. It used to be higher, but I fell off hard. So queen g1 and fe6 now. King b8. You don't get the flipping the board. It doesn't change anything. Well, you think it doesn't change anything, but you're not solving it right now. It's a little weird. King b8. Let's trap this. Or maybe just rook h1 and take this pawn, take on f6 and deliver checkmate. Deliver chessmate. Ah, Stefan, that was a good try, but he is not named properly for your joke to work. Knight h6, I think. And then take it. Oh, it was the same puzzle as from the beginning of the stream, if you remember. Knight f7. It's the same puzzle. It was a good try, props for that. Bishop e1. Exchange the bishops and then demolish. Okay. It could be e6 simply, or... Yeah, you didn't remember it. You have to notice such things. If king g8, rook c8, king h7, rook c7, king g8, rook g7. I'm gonna go now. It's time. I'll see you tomorrow with the simul, I guess, or road to 2700 blitz. I guess it's gonna be blitz or simul, some of these two, one of these two. Okay, nothing of 100 today, but it's gonna happen. Have a good day and see you very soon. Bye.